Hello, it's me, Sunfire SG, and we're back for episode 74 of Craftaway, and we're starting here at the Cordyceps outbreak to view this strange gentleman. Now, I have, obviously, the zombie spawner downstairs, which occasionally you get a zombie villager out of, and you convert them. Now, this guy, when I convert them, I put them in minecarts. This guy just appeared in here. I don't know where from. Hence the name Magical Trevor. I'm wondering if he came from over there, and we've had one of those weird spawning issues where Magical Trevor has jumped out of his little pod and teleported over here, because I would have traded with him, and we have not had a single trade with this gentleman. I feel like I have no idea where he came from. He's pretty chill. He just kind of likes to hang out in here and climb on top of these end rods for some reason. I'm not entirely sure what his end game is, but there you go. We've got a zombie trying to get him out there, but cannot. So we might as well have a look what deals this guy's got. Pretty awful ones, actually. That's really bad. He's definitely not someone I would have naturally kept around, so I'm not entirely sure where he's come from or what he's up to. Hello, Phantoms. Good luck. But there we go, we got Magical Trevor. Now this episode is probably going to be relatively short. We're going to do a little bit of interior decorating on some of the older builds that I haven't had a chance to. The lag at the moment is still pretty bad. I'm trying to hold off on doing the mosque time-lapse until that is fixed, because it is a little clunky and difficult to navigate at the moment. So ideally I'd like that gone before we actually try and do anything like that. It might not work out that way. And how are we going? We've got plenty of iron. Let's do that. Yeah. So I mean, our emerald blocks are getting up there. We're almost to the point of having a emerald beacon now, which is quite cool. But as you can see, the inventory lag is still pretty bad. Although saying that, I have heard that they are working on this, and they're working on a fix for that soon. So hopefully next couple of days we might end up with a better solution than what we've got. So I'm going to get some materials together, and we're going to head over to some of the larger, like, mid-rise commercial buildings that are in Sol Fuego that we haven't actually decorated the inside of, and do a bit of work there. So it appears Suncorp Science has gone too far again. We have parrots with completely decapitated heads and beaks. I'm not even sure what's going on. This is the default texture pack. What is this? What are you? Are all the parrots like that? Yes, they are. Has science gone too far? Methinks yes. Oh, man. Right, easily distracted, clearly. Back soon. I was going to turn this into apartments when I first built it, but it's not really ideal for that. It's a 5-floor complex. It's kind of a tight squeeze for space, so we're going to turn it into an office block instead. And I've got a couple of shulker boxes up here. Ooh, if I can get up the stairs, that'd be helpful. And basically I'm just going to kind of crack on with it and do a couple of updates as we go along. Basically, with the lag being so bad at the moment, I'm probably going to focus more on getting the builds done rather than building on camera, because the lag is so frustrating. I don't want to keep going on and on about it. I don't want you guys to sort of suffer through how frustrating it is. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of build and come back to you. It's not always what people want to see. I know some people like to see building on camera. it's probably not going to happen with the lag being as bad as it is, but hopefully next episode we'll have a time lapse, which is a way for you guys to sort of see what's going on. Yeah, and we're actually edging very close now to 400 subs, so if you've got questions for the 400 sub Q&A, go ahead and put them in the comments, or if you follow me on Twitter, there's actually a post pinned to my page at the moment, put it in there, and it'll be quite an easy place for me to sort of find these comments and answer them for you when the special does roll around. So I will be back soon and hopefully be able to show you some decent progress on what's been going on in this office building. Welcome back. So it's basically just a standard office. I wish I could sort of say, hey, look at this amazing thing, but I've done so many offices. I mean, this is different. We've got a little rec room on the fourth floor? I'm not even sure. And then we just basically go all the way down. There's your standard desks and things. I mean, I've been putting the lanterns around as a little, I guess, lamp. It doesn't really fit the office theme, I guess, but it's as close as we're going to get to like a desk lamp. These are nice enough, but they always look a little too tall, so the lantern kind of fits that bill quite nicely. Yeah, I mean, that's your table lamp otherwise, and it's just a little bit big. So we've got a couple of meeting rooms, things like that, nice big reception. Everything looks pretty good in here, so that is that one done. Although, I do not have a name for this building. I do not have suggestions on what the people do in this building. If you have a suggestion, and you have an idea of what this particular build should be, let me know. Put it in the comments. I could be picking it, and then you've got your own little build in here. You know, come up with a name. Most of the names in here have been quite punny, so if you can come up with a bonus sort of punny name, then obviously extra points for you. I might be more likely to pick it. But what should this building be? What job should the people who work here do? Give me a name of a company and what the service is down in the comments, and we will name it. So the last thing we'll do probably for this episode is something similar over at... You can just see it poking up. That building up there. Now that has been empty for the longest time, and I'm actually thinking I might turn that into like a studio flat rather than an office, because it's got a little garage. It's got cool stuff like that. Was an egg. Oh, look at that chicken. So this could be a nice little studio flat, I think. It's not really suited for an office, but we could get some... Hello. I guess they've not sorted that bug, because I did clear out the sheep from last episode. And we've got another one in here. So I might turn this into like a 3-story kind of loft apartment. So I'll kind of go grab some more materials. I'll need beds and different things for this. And we'll turn this into like a little flat, which I quite like. I love inner city flats like this. This is, if I had a choice of where I could live, and it was a bigger sort of city than Christchurch, I would live in a city in an apartment like this. I kind of like that city living where everything's within walking distance. That's my cup of tea. But anyway, I'll go grab some resources. Same deal as before. It's kind of laggy, so I'm going to just basically crack on, build it, come back and show you. And we'll probably leave the episode after that has concluded. Welcome back for the end of the episode. So our little studio house is now complete. We've got our little kitchen on the first floor. We've got a lovely little bit of storage and a living room in here, along with a very fancy bathroom. And then up on the top floor is the bedroom. Plenty of storage. A lovely view over the city. And yeah, I would be very happy to live here. And actually, I should mention that we do have a couple of patrons now. You might have seen the names popping up at the end of the episodes. And obviously I'll be doing kind of like apartments for them, but I need to kind of talk with them and ask them what they're looking for. If they want to live in an apartment that's like a multi-story apartment, or if they want their own little studio houses like this, because I can do studio houses like this around the town which are completely separate and independent for them, or they can be part of a much bigger, much grander build. So if you are one of the patrons, please get in touch with me. Let me know what you'd like to see, what you'd like your apartment to be here in Sol Fuego, because you get your own custom one. That's one of the, I guess, rewards for being a patron. I still need to go through and redo a lot of the rewards for that. I had a tier system that I wanted to set up and a proper list of rewards, because at the moment it's very bare bones. I was not expecting anybody to actually I mean, I don't announce that I've got a Patreon page, so I wasn't expecting anyone to find it until I accidentally put it in there. So thank you to those who have joined up as patrons. And yeah, let me know what you'd like as far as a custom apartment in Sol Fuego. But guys, that is it for this episode. I know it's quite a short one. I apologize for that, but the lag has been pretty intense, and I also have, as luck would have it, a stomach bug at the moment, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet, and I'm probably going to be focusing more attention on the time-lapse for the mosque build. I've got that all planned out. I love the look of the build. In fact, I will share that with the patrons as well, so they get a sneak peek of what's going on and what's going to go into Sol Fuego. But for now, thanks for watching, guys. As always, I always appreciate your support. We're edging ever closer to 400 subs, so leave those comments, those questions down below, so we can have some, basically, questions for me to answer on the 400 sub special. It's going to be a bit awkward if I only get one question. But guys, thank you very much, and I will see you for the next episode. Bye for now.